Hey, what's up guys? It's literally like 7:30 p.m. today on Tuesday. Today's been a really boring day. Haven't really done too much. I binge watched an entire series on Hulu, and I took a nap. But I'm about to about to head out on a run right now. It should be around 2 miles, which is a pretty good distance for me right now. And then it's getting dark. It's pretty nice outside, nice sunset going on. But Southern California, it's literally still 85 degrees outside. So let's get it done. Hey, what's up guys? I just got back from my 2-mile run. It might have been like 2.1 miles. I went a little bit farther than I was supposed to. I know that most people, or most like fitness people on YouTube, kind of wait till they've cooled down and caught their breath, or maybe they're just as fit as they say they are. But for me, I want to be really honest with you, because I'm not one of those people who has 6-pack abs or can clean and jerk 205, right? That's just not me. My thing is that I am really struggling to lose weight, and I'm really struggling on my fitness journey, and I just wanted someplace to show other people that you're not the only one who's struggling. It took a lot of effort for me to get out of bed. My dog was cuddling me. I have a movie that I want to watch with my friend tonight, and it's just like, it took a lot for me to get up and put my running shoes on and stretch and get out the door, and it was almost dark. And you know, it's really emotional for some people, because fitness doesn't come easy to them. It's actually really difficult, and I just want everyone to know that you're not alone. If you are struggling, it's okay. We're right there with you. So just got back from my 2-mile run. I'm gonna drink some ice cold water and try to catch my breath and have a nice relaxing rest of my night. So I'll see you guys later.
Hey,
Yeah,
how's it feel to have a leg?
it hurts. Okay, what's up guys? So in my first ever video, you saw my scar on my ankle from my surgery, and then I thought that I would show you one of the things that I do to help the mobility problem that I'm having. So up here we have 2 scars. There's one, and then there's 2 right there. This one's more prominent, and that's one I'm having an issue with, so I'll come back to that. And then we have the big one right here. It's not very sensitive, I mean, unless you like really rub it, or if you do like a hypervolt on it, like some kind of massager, that hurts it a little bit, but overall it's pretty insensitive. So, and it healed pretty well. You can kind of barely tell that it's there, right? So one of my problems is that in the beginning, when I got my surgery and I got my stitches out, nobody really informed me that you're supposed to massage them. So a bunch of scar tissue formed underneath this scar right here, and so when you push on it, not so much anymore, but in the very beginning when someone touched it for the first time, I legit cried. Like, I was in physical therapy and he touched it with his little tool, and I literally just started to like, tears running down my face. It was bad. So hey, what's up guys? It's a totally different day. It's Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. I got off work at 12. Today they decided it would be a good day for me to look like SpongeBob. Insert picture here. Not kidding. And I didn't even realize it until I looked at myself in the mirror right before I left, and I was like, who do I look like? And then it like hit me at once, and then I had to go outside and tell everybody, and like everybody was like, no, and I was like, yes. And now I have the picture, like the comparison to prove it. It's really I'm really SpongeBob out there. So last night I was a little emotional, didn't know if you could tell. it was just, maybe my endorphins were just running wild after that run, but everything I said was true. I'm struggling a lot right now with my fitness, especially in quarantine. My nutrition coach has decided to become more aggressive with my macros, so I'm gonna be in an even lower deficit. My low days, which is my low carb days, are gonna be around 1,200 calories, which sounds so exciting. That means only like 44 grams of carbs or something like that, which is ridiculous. That would be like a piece of bread or like a bagel, and like all of your carbs are done for the day. So that's going to be interesting. I wanted to tell you guys about what I do recently to help with my ankle. So when I'm running, it's pretty rough on my joints right now, especially since I'm not like 100% like used to running. So last night I ran the 2 miles. And the last time I did that, I ran 2 miles like a week ago, and my ankle was just like stiff and sore for like 4 days, and it was a mess. So what I decided to do after I got home was stretch a little bit, and then I did, it's kind of like a Hypervolt. It's like the like massage gun from a different company, cheaper company. So I did that on my quads, my calves, and around my ankle, and then I also used my scraper tool. I'll show that. I'll show that footage in a little bit. So these are two things that I use, two things that I use for my ankle recovery. This one is just a scraper tool that I bought on Amazon. So it comes in this little pouch. It's kind of slippery right now, and it's just metal. And then this is just some like massage cream, so you're not like rubbing metal against your leg, and it just helps move it. So what I'll do is oh my gosh, this is really hard with one hand. So what I'll do is I'll just take some off, I'll take it off, and I'll just, it's like a little bit goes a long way, and so I'll just rub it on top of the areas that I'm gonna do it on. So on my scar, and then usually on my calf, and on my big scar over here. And then I'll take the tool and I'll switch hands for that. And so there's a bunch of different like shapes and sizes. I'm not like, this is just like some random company from Amazon. And so like these edges are for like pressure or like trigger points, like just like individual, like get really in there. And then the bigger ones are for like the different muscles and like the different, the different angles that you can do. So what I do is I'll just take it, and I'll just, at first, I'll just kind of rub the general area, trying to get some like, just break up the tissue that's in the joint, and warm it up a little bit. And then if my calf, because my Achilles has been pretty tight recently, and so like I'll just like rub the back of my calves on both sides, like all the way up with the big side. I find that works the best because this has a little hook and it kind of gets pointy, so you want to do that just to get all of like the muscle and the tissues activated. And then when I'm done like feeling like it's, you see how it's getting red too, like that's normal, it's totally normal, don't worry about it. It's just your skin, the blood rushing to your skin too. Kind of like a bruise, but it's not a bruise. Some people do it hard enough to create bruises. I know I was at a CrossFit competition and there was this guy doing it, and he would like look like he was barely touching you, but you would go off the table and you would have like a bruise that would not go away for days. So then when I feel like my ankle has been pretty warmed up, I'll take the pointy side and I'll go into the scar. I'll go into the scar right here, and I'll just rub around it, rub in little circles. So like when I, like, the story I was telling you guys earlier about how my physical therapist did this, he literally just like, I wish I could tell you how gently he touched me. It was literally like a poke, and I just started to cry, and that's how like tender and stuff it was. So from being able to do this, a couple of days a week or however often I can get to do it, and if you have somebody else, who's willing to do this for you, My roommate used to do my calves when we were living together and playing rugby. So just get in there. It kind of hurts. It kind of doesn't hurt. It just really depends on like what kind of angle you get. But that's my bad scar. So the other one I don't really worry about. It doesn't really hurt at all. Like I'm pressing pretty hard and it doesn't really do anything. And then really this one on the side, like you kind of can go over it, but it's not really going to do anything. That's where my bone is, so there's not much muscle there that's bothering me. So definitely, if you have tight muscles and you're willing to kind of push yourself through a little bit of pain to get some kind of like relief, it's kind of like a massage in the sense that like a massage hurts a little bit if they're going really deep, but you always feel better afterwards. So this is what I do for my ankle. One of the things I do for my ankle, which is the scraping tool. So there you go. The scraper tool helps release the fascia, which is like a tissue in the joint, and just helps loosen it up. So I helped the muscles just not get as sore and move the lactic acid in my legs. And today I feel pretty good. I had to get up anyways and go to work, so there wasn't really much time to feel too sore. Today I finished my essays for my applications, which I'm very proud of. Just took me like 3 months to write them. But we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus that it's done. And that's pretty much all that's gone on today. So if anything else exciting happens, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Well, it's a couple hours later, and nothing else has happened. It's pretty boring today. Tomorrow, I am going to do a CrossFit workout for you guys, and I will show that in entirety. I don't know what the workout's going to be yet, but we shall find out together. I'm excited. I haven't done one in a couple days because I've been working and watching Netflix. So tomorrow we're definitely gonna work out, and I'll show you the warm-up, the workout, and then I'll do some ab exercises, and then we will probably do nothing after that. What a life. Welcome to my quarantine. I just wanted to remind you guys to make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot of cool things coming, especially when this quarantine is over and I'm allowed to go back outside and go to the beach and go surfing and go hiking and do all of the things that I kept telling myself that I'm going to do after the quarantine is over. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.